In this lesson, let's begin adding seams to the body to complete the helicopter. Start by deleting the right turbine here and just isolating the left side. I'm going to go to the right view, zoom in, and start drawing out some lines. We'll start here. Let's follow the art. You can draw a line coming down like this. Do the same here. Let's pull a line across like you see here and follow the art the same way we see it here. We'll go ahead and do a project, delete input, set to yes. There we go. We just want the outside one. Let's select all of these and do a project again, going in to the mesh. And let's just select what we want to keep. Should be fine. We're on a split. These are my two cutters. Go ahead and lock the mesh so you don't select the mesh by accident. Do another split. That's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and take all of these and do a pipe. Let's try point 1. Do a bowling difference. Delete input, set to yes, and start with this one. See if we can select all these. Looks like they failed, so let's try it again with just these two for now, and this one in the middle. Alright, then usually you have errors when they're all the same radiuses, so let's take this one here, do a pipe, and let's try point 1, 1, 1. Something a tiny bit bigger. Do a bowling difference and hopefully it should work. If not, try a number smaller. That worked. Alright, that's good. Now we could take the turbine and mirror it to the other side. Let's go ahead to the body now and hide everything else. Back to the right view, and let's see what we can do. Let's draw a line. I'm going to pull one down this direction. Let's draw a line coming down to here. I'll pull it across. Let's go up over here. I want to avoid this area because there's so many surface edges. Pull across, down, over. Just follow the lines itself and end it at the end of the tail. Let's take this curve, do a fillet curve command on it. Radius, we'll do 0.5. Let's slice it up down the middle here. So I'm going to go from here to here. Let's go here to here. For these areas, we can just do a rounded rectangle. That's good. For these, I'm going to just do a closed polycurve. Run the fillet corners command. 1 millimeter should be enough. Actually, let's try 0.65. Let's do this. Fillet corners. Let's add some to the top here. It's pretty good. Select these. We'll do a project to surface, delete input, set to yes. Select the body and right click. We'll go ahead and pipe all of them. 0.1 should be enough. Then we can do a Boolean difference. Select all these tubes that we created and do a right click. Alright, they're all good. Let's go now and focus on this big line here. I'm going to pull it out, hold the control key so I can create a plane, slide it back, and let's select the body and do an intersect. Let's see what happens if we do a pipe. Let's try 0.12. Do a Boolean difference. Okay, that one's finished. Let's switch over to the right view and focus on this cut here. We'll do a project to the surface. Let's go with a 0.12 radius. Do a Boolean difference as well. Looks good. Let's focus now on these two here. Again, I'm going to go to the right view and do a project to surface command. Want to make sure that, let's first lock everything else. I'm going to explode and deselect these little loops here and join it back. Now I want to do a pipe. Let's try 0.11. Boolean difference again. Okay, and let's do these as well. I forgot this one, so let's select the cylinder here. This one will do the same. I'm going to lock everything else. Explode. Let's get rid of these little loops here. Let's join it back up. Just pipe this part here. And do a Boolean difference. If it failed, let's try just nudging it like 0.05 the other way. And that kind of forces it, so that's not bad. I'll select all my curves and delete it. Let's bring back everything else, and I think I can say that it's not bad. I'm going to add one more on the tail here. We'll draw it up like this, pull it back here, then back up again. Project it to the tail, switch to the perspective, lock everything else, explode. Let's deselect these little loops here, join it back up. I'm going to pipe it at 0.11. If you got these here, make sure you zoom in, and there we go. Make sure that you get rid of that part as well as this part and join it back up, and let's do a pipe. Now when we run the bowling, it should work. Okay, I'm quite happy with the cut here. I'm going to select all the curves and delete it. Looks like the model is just about finished. In the next lesson, we will import this into KeyShot, apply some materials, and do a simple rendering with an HDR image.